Boycotted all over UK. Final nail in Meghan coffin after declaring wild dream, mouth forced shut. In the weeks following the death of Queen Elizabeth II, the royal family has been more heavily scrutinised than at any time since the Queen's coronation 70 years ago. You would think that the infamous British tabloid media might have declared a moratorium on slander and baseless trash talk in the wake of the beloved monarch's passing. Instead, the nation's most disreputable rags appear to have doubled down on their contempt for Meghan Markle. And it's not just the click farms and daily scandal sheets that are cashing in on the Queen's death by bashing her granddaughter-in-law. It's no secret that Meghan Markle has ruffled some feathers over the years, which has certainly not gone over well with the royal family. If you look at the commercialisation Meghan has embarked on, yes, she's done very well. She's absolutely up there now, almost with Beyonce. Certainly in her own mind. No one's got a problem with that. But the reality is she's made a lot of enemies out of people that just feel second to see Meghan as part of her new commercial brand, to be portraying herself as the victim when they themselves feel like they were treated unfairly by her. Meghan Markle believed she was going to be the queen bee of the British royal family after marrying Prince Harry. I think there were culture clashes, there were personality clashes, but I think ultimately Meghan did want to be queen bee, according to royal expert Katie Nicholl. Tell-all books that purport to offer glimpses of life behind the palace walls are being rushed out to capitalise on the latest wave of anti-Meghan sentiment. Like most of the royal tell-alls that preceded it, Lowe's book offers readers a chance to justify their bigotry against Meghan with unverified reports of behaviour that doesn't perfectly align with the exacting standards of the royal family. Nicholl explained that the Duchess of Sussex, who was accused of bullying staffers, expected the palace to take immediate action at her request, even allegedly sending out emails with orders late at night. She expected an immediacy that went with those dawn emails, so that she'd hatch an idea, want it executed by the next day, and didn't get that the palace worked at a different pace, Nicholl claimed. The royal expert added that she didn't think Markle's early correspondence was a huge issue, because the king would also send late-night emails. But my understanding from the people that I spoke to, many of whom did work for the Sussexes, was that Meghan in particular would want everything done now. Changing Room star Laurence Llewelyn-Bowen also has opened up about his thoughts on Meghan Markle. I think it's difficult for someone like her to get the balance right, but the big thing we can all see happening is that the rest of the royal family are going out of their way to make her feel like she does feel part of what's going on and feel very cherished. They've made a real point about that, and when you look back at all the toing and froing, it was all conjecture. We don't know at all. We don't know the conversations being had or what was being said. We don't know whether people were making her feel welcome or not. Anyway, Joy's book takes the usual racist nonsense and kicks it up a notch with claims that the royal staff were so traumatised by Meghan's gauche Americanness that they dubbed themselves survivors after she left London. Sources say the team came up with a damning epithet for Meghan, a narcissistic sociopath, Joy writes. They also reportedly said on repeated occasions we were played. Probably not the sort of epithet Joy's readers were hoping for, but all Meghan hate is selling like hotcakes these days, so we're sure the book will do just fine.